I'm thankful that you did me wrong, cause now I got it right, I promise you gon' miss me gone. I done seen it all like the first picture phone. They wishing on my downfall with the wishing bone.
Now unless you're on Cloud 10, under a rap, have you heard the motherfucking word? What's good, y'all? It's yours truly. Once again, HeartBreak Ace. If you're familiar with my content or not, hit that like, comment, subscribe so the algorithm gets breaking content every time I upload. Cause the algorithm already know how I'm coming. Pause. I ain't gonna never stop getting all these videos, man. I gotta inform my people, man. And I gotta entertain them every day. The more the better. I need them to subscribe and like my shit, man. Cause all eyes on me. I'm living life with the thug nigga until the day I die. Still, don't matter. So it ain't up for me to dock your eye, algorithm, if you don't get these people these videos so they can like and subscribe. Nah, but all jokes aside though, man, the reason why we here, you seen the title, man, so you already know why we here. And not too recently, you know what I'm saying, it was, well, a little recently, Eric Holder was found guilty, of course. Why wouldn't he be found guilty of the murder of Nipsey Hussle? But it was kind of like questionable because they were trying to, him and his lawyer was trying to go with the crime of passion because Nipsey called him a snitch, so that was the reason why he killed him. Well, before I even continue on, you already know what we doing when we see an op on the block. If you're familiar with my channel, we can't never sit there with an op on the block. What we doing? You guessed it. We're gonna spin the block. Let's spin it.
Eric Ronald Holder Jr., guilty of the crime of first-degree murder of Ermias Ashkodon.
The trial began 3 weeks ago with prosecutors revealing chilling details about the entertainer's death. They said 3 years ago, Eric Holder arrived at a South LA strip mall that Hussle owned before opening fire. The two men grew up together. Apparently, there was some conversation about snitching. Holder left, then 10 minutes later came back and killed Hussle with two guns he pulled from his car. Prosecutors told jurors Holder ran away from Hussle's bullet-riddled body, but then came back a few more times to continue to shoot him before running off. In the crossfire, he also hit two bystanders in the parking lot, but both survived. Holder was charged with 1 count of murder, 2 counts of attempted murder, and 2 counts of possession of a firearm by a felon. Holder's defense attorneys say Holder should be found not guilty of first-degree murder since he acted under passion.
All right, y'all, we back. We spent the block one time, one too long, real quick, just to get y'all informed. Just in case y'all was under a rock and didn't know that he was found guilty, and he should be. And I should have started out my intro by saying, I really didn't even want to make this video. And my reason was because it's dealing with hood politics. Even though I'm from the culture, because I was born in Diamond because of my father, and I'm 36 Fruitown brand, but I'm a father now, so that's another story. So I'm a gang member, I'm not a gang banger. It's a difference. But I didn't want to make this video because of that, because it's dealing with hood politics. But however, when I started watching going down the rabbit hole, pause, and watching the clues and everything how it transpired, especially after Blacc Sam, which is Nipsey Hussle's brother, gave his breakdown on what happened, I started digging deep into it, pause. And I didn't want to get into it at first, but then I thought about it. My job is to inform the people. And not only that, it ain't snitching or anything because all of these niggas love to be clout chasing. So I don't give a fuck if you 60, 70 years old. They love to have their name on something. You see Keefy D. You know what I'm saying? And these people involved is also supposed to be OGs. So they're supposed to be moving a certain way. Because I'm in the gang culture, so I know how it's supposed to go. Whether I'm a father or not, and I ain't in the streets no more, I know how it's supposed to go. So when I started going down this rabbit hole and listening to the Blacc Sam interview, I started noticing a pattern. And the pattern is Wack 100 and the beef with him and Big U. Wack 100 and Big U go back way back. They started beefing over some real petty stuff. A lot of stuff they started going against each other with. Wack 100 explaining a lot of times. And Wack 100, the last straw was something dealing with their studio. And Big U got mad about it. In the same scenario, Big U claimed that's why he got mad with Nipsey Hussle. Yes, if you didn't know, not only do you have a beef with Wack 100, which makes sense because Wack 100 is a blood and Big U is a Crip, Rolling 60s, which is the same set that Nipsey Hussle in. So they had a beef with each other. And before I break down what the beef was really about, I'm going to just say Luce Cannon is a known guest or co-host on Adam 22 No Jumper. And he was up there with Wack 100 because they cool with each other even though they're from opposite sides of the track. And they was breaking down, well, Luce Cannon was breaking down the day of events, the day that Nipsey Hussle was murdered. In fact, he said he got a phone call for him before Nipsey Hussle got murdered. But he got a phone call from Big U saying that he was dead already. But I ain't even got to say it. You can just hear it out the horse's mouth. So you already know what we doing because we get tired of Op being on the block. We can't never sit there if he's still there. We got to keep spinning the block. Let's spin the block again.
Like that, he was like, Nipsey just got killed. I'm like, 6-0. I didn't hear that. So I hang up with him. I called Nipsey and I'm like, Nipsey, what's up? He was like, oh, what's up with it?
Nipsey answered.
Nipsey answered. He answered the phone. And I was like, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that.
Did you tell him the call you just got? Or you didn't even mention it?
I didn't mention it. And that's what fucked me up because my cousin on the phone, he FaceTimed me. So he FaceTimed me and stuff like that. He was like, Nipsey just got killed. I'm like, 6-0. I didn't hear that. So I hang up with him. I called Nipsey and I'm like, Nipsey, what's up? He was like, oh, what's up with it?
Nipsey answered.
Nipsey answered. He answered the phone. And I was like, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that.
Did you tell him the call you just got? Or you didn't even mention it?
I didn't mention it. And that's what fucked me up because my cousin is Nipsey baby mama. You get what I'm saying? So it was like, I could have probably stopped it or it had it.
Stop what? You mean that?
After I talked to Nipsey and I was like, yeah, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that. I'll see you later or whatever. So I hung up the phone. I thought Big U gave wrong information. 30 minutes later, the homies blowing me up like they just killed Nipsey. And so I'm like...
Wait. You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got killed.
Yeah.
You panic, called Nip. Nip answered the phone.
Yeah. And
you
we
like...
were just talking on regular. So it's like, at the end of the day, I didn't even think about it because...
You don't even warn him that you got that call from dude.
No, because their relationship was so up, it'd be like they be hot 1 minute, then they be cold the next minute, and then they be lukewarm. Like you
and
just
30 minutes after you get out the phone with Nip, he get killed.
Yeah, I got it.
So you think he hit you a little too early?
Yep, he hit me a little bit.
All right, y'all, we back. Wasn't too long again. Just a little quick word just to keep y'all caught up. Now, watching that video, I'm gonna say this right here, man. Wack 100. Luce Cannon, they both are from LA, right? No Jumpers podcast, headquarters, LA. I don't see two known gang members in the gang culture from LA dealing with, first of all, man, it's dry snitching on a nigga. But who cares, bro, at this point? Because if that's the reason why Nipsey Hussle died, bro, hood politics or not, bro. Man, somebody got to pay for that, bro. That was lame. That was lame. I don't care if it was on my side of the tracks. If a big homie doing shit like that to a little homie just because he up, like, bro, then what's the point? You the big homie. The little homie's supposed to be up. But anyway, I don't see them on camera saying all of that. Alleged if it ain't true. Luce Cannon could be trying to save face because if you didn't know, they from the same set. All of them from the same set, the Rolling 60s, right? Big U is the big homie. So he can go tell Nipsey Hussle, Luce Cannon, or whoever to go do something. He can go tell them to crash out, and they got to crash out. Well, that's the problem with this thing, like right here, because Luce Cannon would do that, but Nipsey Hussle wouldn't. He respected Big U, but he started getting bigger than the set. And if you know anything about the culture, getting bigger than the set is a no-no. In fact, I got more videos that's gonna show you people saying that is the reason why Nipsey Hussle and Big U fell out. Because Nipsey Hussle was getting bigger than the set. The little homies were looking up to Nipsey Hussle instead of looking up to the OGs like Big U. And it's crazy that Luce Cannon, I don't know if he was just like not believing what Big U said or whatever, but Big U literally called you on the phone and said Nipsey Hussle dead. You hang up the phone with him like, get the fuck out of here. You FaceTime Nipsey. Nipsey answers the phone. You don't even tell Nipsey. You just say you love a nigga, which is cool. You should have warned him though, bro. You could have saved his life. I don't know where your mind was at, because you thought the nigga was bugging or nothing like that or whatever. And you didn't believe it maybe. So you ain't even mention it. But 30 minutes later, the homies call you and tell you that Nipsey Hussle actually got hit. But mind you, Big U called you 30 minutes or an hour prior to that and told you he was already dead. And when I keep going down this story, you're going to see why that would make sense. Because Nipsey Hussle got in an altercation with Eric Holder, or him calling him a snitch. They didn't clash out right then and there. Eric Holder left and came back. So in the time of him leaving, from them calling him a snitch, that was the time when it was a false call, and Big U called him and said, yo, they killed Nip. But Eric Holder was too scared to call out to do the hit. So he backed out of it at first. When they had him and Nipsey Hussle had an altercation. But before I even get to that part of the story, just peep out Big U's body language. Pick out his body language, man. And see how he felt about Nipsey Hussle dying. If you know anything about the streets, just watch a nigga body language, bro. So you already know what we doing when we spin the block on ops. We just keep spinning, because we never stop until we get them. Let's spin the block.
Media and all the shit, you know, because when Nip like passed away, automatically Big U did it, or had something to do it, or did this, did it. And niggas just be like, social media, the investigator. And now nigga come to your house like, hey, what the hell, bro? You know what I'm saying? You did it. Like,
and niggas are suckers for switching too. Cause I seen when that shit first happened, how they was, man, that shit was crazy. Like, I remember Unc went live too, and he's sitting there talking about it. I'm like, that's crazy that y'all, if y'all really know them and you know their situation, them niggas loved each other. Like,
bro, now you don't even gotta go through that. We was just in every video. Like how we was beefing when all his songs, every album he put out, since we had the so-called altercation, he shouted me out. He got the goddamn keys to the city. Like what? Didn't he say, I want to be Big U? Oh no, what did he say? Big U, like J Prince and Big Draws? And then I mean, like, what did he say? He shot me out of every song. Like, I mean, but you gotta figure that's not gonna make no sense though. Cause the people make money. You know how much money people made off of saying that?
For sure.
Can't stop it.
yeah.
YouTube.
Justice for them. Justice for them.
All right, y'all, we back again. You see how I just did my body language? It looked like I was distressed, right? Just watching my body language, it looked like I was distressed. If anybody caught that means you very good at reading body language. So did you not just see that video when they mentioned Big U and Nipsey Hussle together, and they were saying I think it was AD. He was like, y'all don't even know their history, and then Big U cut him off. Not only that, he mentioned me in all the videos. He want to be like me, bro. You still trying to make it sound like his success was because of you. You the OG, bro. You should just be proud of your little homie doing the right thing and getting it up. Because I'm pretty sure if you holler at that man, he going to show you some love. That wasn't enough for you. I know how this shit go, bro. Like I said, I was born into the culture. And what made matters worse, bro, when they say justice for Nip, you with the homies in the set laughing. Like, what? Like, bro, there ain't nothing gonna happen. Ain't gonna be no justice for Nip because I called it hit. Ain't nobody gonna overstand me. It's basically what you're saying. You so-called reformed game member. You the OG, bro. You moving reckless, man. At this point, man, you gotta respect people like Wack 100, bro, because he know how to still talk about it, but get his bag. You out here looking dumb. Especially when the argument you claim with you and Nipsey Hussle started over some studio equipment. Big U came out of your mouth and said that. Nah, man. It's starting to sound like everybody said. You was getting mad because it's like he was getting bigger in the set. And you like, nothing bigger than the set. You got mad when DJ Khaled came in the hood. You wanted to extort him. So you sent Luce Cannon. Remember that name, Luce Cannon? You sent Luce Cannon. And Luce Cannon came to shut that shit down. The video with Nipsey Hussle. But Nipsey Hussle wasn't going for that. Not even with Big U. He ain't let nobody touch DJ Khaled. As if he was taking Big U's spot as the big homie. Big U didn't like that. You think I'm lying? Shout out to Blacc Sam and shout out to Big Boy for doing this interview. But Blacc Sam, he from the culture too. So he gonna say it without even using names. He gonna let y'all read between the lines about the situation with DJ Khaled. So I know y'all dizzy, but it's cool. We gonna get the eye, I promise you. Let's spin the block again.
But and did you feel any premonitions before we lost Nip?
100%, man. I think, man, we just, it's my cousin's birthday, so the night, I want to say the night before, Nip took us to Wally's, Beverly Hills, me, Pops, and Adam, my cousin Adam, and just had a long talk with bro, you know, not to get into too much detail, but there was a lot of big politics getting into it with certain people. You know, Hussle had DJ Khaled in the hood. Not to be speaking too much on shit, but we came front line like we always do. And you know, niggas gonna know we gonna crash out behind it. We not playing, ain't nobody saying nothing to Khaled, ain't nobody doing nothing to Khaled, and he's straight. And Hussle frontline that. And you know, we felt like certain people didn't like that.
All right, y'all, we back again. I know y'all getting dizzy, but we getting somewhere. Now, you see exactly what I just said. I just want you to hear that the man's mouth, which is Nipsey Hussle's brother. They try to extort DJ Khaled and they try to play it off. And they wasn't going for that. Wasn't going for that. And Big U felt disrespected by the little homie. So he's simply like, you can't go against the set. You gotta get punishment for that, regardless. But then it started getting real, trickled down to a domino effect. And he just felt like, nah, you just try to play me like I ain't that, nigga. You ain't bigger than the set, and I'ma show you. And you let your anger get the best of you. You the big homie, he getting all the money, bro. Why would you crash out to get him, Mark, when he the most successful part of in the city, or the set? You can't do nothing for the set, big homie or not. That was your bag. And even if you didn't put out the hit, if he part of your set and you the big homie, why wasn't he more protected? How did he get clapped in his own hood? Even if you didn't put out the hit, you the big homie. You screaming you love him because he wanted to be like you, no pun intended. And I'm gonna show y'all one better, man. Charleston White, OG cricket letter I, my favorite uncle. Cause y'all might not like what he be saying, but he be speaking the truth, bro. So I'm gonna let y'all hear what he had to say when he spoke to the Rolling 60s, because he used to be with the Rolling 60s. Not only that, the same situation I just broke down by DJ Khaled, Wack 100 gonna tell you his info on it too as well. Call it dry snitching or whatever you want to call it, but these niggas told on themselves, if you ask me. Maybe Wack 100 shouldn't be the broadcaster for this shit. He should just let Luce Cannon and them do that because it's their set, maybe. I would say that, but it's in the airways, man. But that's enough of me talking. I'm gonna let you hear them talk. Yeah. I hear you. I already know y'all dizzy, man. But we gotta keep spinning. Let's spin the block.
Riding around together, sissy five. Throw that sissy down. Yeah, throw that sissy down, sissy. Yeah, you. We already, and I got the name of damn near the Rolling 60. You don't make me go pull up my Rolling 60 dead sheet and go to this and all Rolling 60. Throw that Rolling sissy shit down. Yeah, Rolling sissy fired ass. And Big U had Nipsey Hussle killed. Everybody know that. Everybody know Big U, nigga called that hit the Rolling 60s. Y'all know why the Rolling 60s killed Nipsey Hussle, man? This what happened with the Rolling 60s, right? And I was with them. This what the niggas told me, cuz. And this what made me say them Rolling sissy. And this what made me say neighborhood 60 Nip. This told me, cuz, nah, cuz Nip ain't bigger than the set. Nah, they told me that, homie. Them got mad. Them got mad, homie, when Black Sam them closed down the Marathon store. Them when Nipsey Hussle family, after he died, when Irma's mother and Irma's brother went back to South Central to try to get the baby that was in the hood, them niggas went to call the Nip family. Man, that's some whole ass shit Black Sam them do. They trying to take the baby. They wanted to exploit family. That's why Nipsey Hussle's family, Black Sam them, that's why they closed everything down. They wanted to exploit them people. So when the city of LA, when LA County, they wanted to change Charleston Street into Nipsey Hussle Street. The Rolling 60s, all the Rolling 60s got mad and said, nah, because you got the Charleston boys, right? How you gonna change Charleston Street? That's what made the set, cuz. Nah, we ain't changing. So they was really jealous of Nipsey Hussle, homie. All the big homies in the set was jealous of Nip, because all the young niggas love Nip. So Nip had got bigger than the set, cuz. Nip had connected Nip, nigga. Every Nip had got bigger than the set, cuz. Nip ain't big. Ain't nobody bigger than the set, cuz. Remember, nobody's bigger than the program. Nip got bigger than the program, so Nip got clipped because Nip became bigger than the program. So let me keep telling y'all the story. I'm fucking with them niggas. I'm fucking with Nip now, dog. How you think I went to the funeral? So when Nip died, nah, them niggas like, nah, cuz them niggas were planning on sending the Marathon shirts down here to me and everything. So them niggas said, nah, so you see in the video, cuz we coming to Texas, woo, woo, woo. When them niggas got clipped from the clothing store, them niggas thought they were gonna be able to run the clothing store. So when they got clipped, nah, Nip ain't bigger than the set, cuz. So when them niggas told me that, nigga, what? I pulled back from them niggas. I was sending them niggas money. Y'all was fucking with them niggas real tough. Say, tell Melvin Farmer, I still got that receipt. I still got that receipt, Melvin. You remember that package I sent to the bookstore over there in South Central? I still got that receipt to show proof I sent you a package. That package I sent you, nigga, get you put in prison forever. Melvin Farmer, you remember that package I sent you? That 8 tray backwards? You remember that 8 tray? That 8 tray I sent you backwards? Cause it's hard for y'all to get them up there. You remember that, Melvin? I'm sure your parole officer knows you still can get your hands on some guns.
One million, zillion, jillion, dillion, cotillion times later.
Big U responded to that whole interview. He put up a picture with DJ Khaled. People were saying that he got the time frame wrong.
Of course he put it up with the bro. That was the whole play. So listen. Look, when Nip brought him over there, right? Balls get hot. He said, this nigga think he bigger than me. He bringing niggas to this magnitude to the set. Nigga, that's supposed to come through me. Or I'm supposed to be there. So what he do? He called Luce Cannon, the squad. This is why I be like, I don't know why they playing with Luce. They know what Luce do. He called Luce, send Luce over there. Go shut it down. Right? So when Luce get over there on the shutdown, right? They trying to politic with Luce. So Big U hit Luce, get him on the phone. So when he get Big Luce thinking, Big U gonna get on the phone and give his orders and they gonna clean it up. You know what Big U do? Who that, Khaled? Yeah, it's me, Big U. What's up? Oh man, shit. I don't know what nephew on. Yo, Luce, fall back. You see the play? Luce Cannon looking crazy as a motherfucker. Fall back. Nigga, you just then got me up and got the nigga, what is you talking about? Fall back, right? So now Luce like, hey homie, nigga, he like, nah, Luce, I got it. It's all right. Yo, Cali, I'ma holler at you. What's your line? Luce over there with the press, get Luce close to the nigga on the jack, and then act like to Khaled, he's stopping Luce Cannon them. Nipsey and them ain't no fool. They know who Luce moving for. Luce would come in here and tell you he was a torpedo on it. And after that, he started milking the shit out of Khaled. The same way he got next to T.I. We set up the Wack 100 press with all the bloods, and the Crips show up to our favorite Denny's in Westwood, and you save the day, and that's your contact. We was lining niggas like that up for years.
Yeah, but see, Big U so fucking stupid, right? The nigga, he puts up the picture of Khaled and him and Fat Joe and Rich Player, right? But I think he thinks that picture was before Nipsey died, because I think he was trying to...
after.
Yeah, exactly. The picture was after Nipsey died, but I think he was trying to put that picture, trying to show niggas like it was before, trying to like discredit Sam's story. But all he did was verify Sam's story with that picture.
Let me tell you where he fucked up at. Sam never said his name. Me and Luce Cannon.
Right.
He been said the name a while back. When Sam mentioned it, niggas with a brain said, oh, hold on. Niggas, the powers that be had a problem with whoop with Khaled over here. Hold up. That's what Wack and Luce been talking about. Sam never said the nigga name. The dumbest thing he could do is respond to Sam's interview.
And identify himself.
Sam's interview is now letting people know, oh, you who Sam talking about without saying your name.
Yeah, that's true, because he didn't even say his name.
He never said his name one time in the whole interview.
Yeah, the internet was just alluding that it could have been Big U, but they didn't know for sure. But I heard on the Drink Champs interview, he showed text messages or something, and it was about Khaled. So people kind of put...
it was a Kev Mack interview.
Oh, the Kev Mack.
Bro, you seen that clip I just put up?
Hell yeah, with the contracts?
Did you?
Hell yeah, I seen that shit.
Yo. No, what I got to gain, I don't got no contracts on Nipsey. I never had none of contracts. Oh yeah, Nip signed to me 10 years, yup. 2009 to 20, yup. Oh, so that mean the marathon, yup. Hello, that's me too.
That nigga was smiling like a motherfucker with that white boy.
I'm not done. You know the contracts. You see that? You see the date? 53 days after Nipsey died. May 23rd, 2019. You said Wack 100 the contracts and then told me pull up, I got the other ones too. You wanted me to make it look like I brought you out of the contracts and go at the estate. But I told you I'm not fucking with that. That's his kid's money. The nigga was just here. You was all in his face and you ain't say a word about it. That ain't gangsta. I ain't fucking with it.
Hey, what made you think? What do you think made him respond to that? Because people were saying like
he's not smart, Chuck. Big U was a name that we amped and pumped because we was on some build the West Coast shit. Rolling 60s is a big gang, right? And when it came to the music industry, we chose him. Key to Rock was gone. We could have made it anybody. We chose him. You gonna be the face of that in that section. Everybody had their section. But what problem with him, he felt like he was supposed to be the man. You can't be the man on a plan that already existed. He started losing the homies when he started doing interviews saying, if I would have been in the street, Death Row wouldn't have been moving how they was moving. I don't know.
He said that?
On Paru. That nigga went up on Breakfast Club and I got the call. They say, Wack, we know what you been doing, but this nigga getting beside himself. I can send you screenshots and text messages, nigga, where you see me on his bumper, nigga. Telling him, nigga, I don't need you for nothing, nigga. You could go your way, I go mine. Slow it down, right? When he started to do that, they say, Wack, you don't see what he doing. Y'all done gave him a few plugs. You think he got some motion. The nigga finna try to say, bro, we ain't worrying about that. That nigga ain't nobody with this shit, bro. He ain't nobody. We just didn't introduce him to a few niggas. He ain't got no business. He ain't got no budget. He ain't got no sense. He ain't got no know-how. He ain't got no radio streams. He ain't got no street teams. He ain't got none of that.
All right, y'all, we back again, man. Y'all probably spinning like this, man, but I know y'all understand it. Is it piecing together for y'all now? Is it piecing together for y'all now, man? You got mad different people ain't gonna be saying the same thing. If you from the culture, you know, you know. It ain't, you call it dry snitching all you want, man. It's like these niggas telling on themselves, bro. Especially when you on live after the nigga dying, supposed to be your little homie that you love. You laughing like, man, fuck Nipsey Hussle. I would never say that, but that's what you saying. No disrespect, you know what I mean? So, Charleston White and Wack 100 just making up the story that's similar to each other. They don't rock with each other. And that video that you saw on Charleston White was a year ago. That wasn't even new content. That was a year ago. When Charleston White went live and did that on that video. He said F them because of that. They didn't want to change the street because it's going to change the name of the set. That's the name of the set, and that makes sense because that's the neighborhood. You can't change it to Nipsey Hussle for that. He ain't bigger than the set. Why y'all couldn't change it? Because he part of the set. Why you couldn't change it to his name, but still could it still could have been named the set? You wasn't going for that. All this really making a lot of sense to you now, right? I'm gonna put icing on the cake. I'm gonna let Blacc Sound detail the events of the murder. Before I even finish commentating and piecing this together, which it should already be pieced together for y'all. You know what we doing. It's probably the last time we gotta spin the block, man. But I promise you, we gonna get the op. Let's spin the block.
We keep going.
Is it as random as what the public thought it was? Like, Nip seen somebody, Eric, and talked and...
I mean, you know, he already got convicted, so for me, without going into too many details, somebody come to the shop. They know we in the doorway. When Hussle pull up, we in the doorway. You gonna see me with a hoodie on, and I got a pistol on me. You gonna see one of the team members in the hoodie in the doorway with a pistol. That's protocol when Hussle pull up. So it's Sunday. It's busy in there. Why the niggas in there didn't follow the protocol? I wasn't there. Why they didn't follow it? Maybe they was fucking around helping the customer, doing some fucking customer service. This is what I'm thinking, trying to, you know, transition into some legitimate just selling clothes. But nobody was in the doorway. And from my understanding, old boy walked up with no shirt on first to check the scene because he know what's going on in that parking lot. And had a conversation. Probably seen nobody was in the doorways. Checked Hussle had on shorts. Checked everybody else. Left. From my understanding, old boy walked up with no shirt on first to check the scene because he know what's going on in that parking lot. And had a conversation. Probably seen nobody was in the doorways. Checked Hussle had on shorts. Checked everybody else. Left. They say came back with a red shirt on. Tiptoed through the alley and went right and started shooting. So to me, that's premeditated. Number one, there's no red shirts in the hood. You can't buy no red shirt. No liquor store sell no red shirt. Number two, when a nigga come through the alley with a red shirt, that's the throw off, or the Bloods did it, or the BPS. That's the throw off, red shirt. So for me, he felt he was supposed to do a job, or somebody sent him or whatever, and he was nervous. He was supposed to hit that alley with that red shirt immediately, but he didn't do that. He came in and he wanted to check the scene. He wanted to make sure he wasn't getting into a shootout. And that's my thoughts on it. You understand? So, and can't nobody tell me nothing about that because it just don't make no sense. It's not random, you know. I know hustle. You know, ain't nobody.
All right, y'all, we back. Y'all probably got a head spin like this right now. Y'all woozy, man, but we saw the op on the block and we got him. Now, let me say this here, man. You people that together. They had that argument. Little homie ain't had no shirt on when they had the argument. He left. When he left, this is the time when Big U called Luce Cannon and said they killed Nipsey Hussle. This is the time when they had the argument or him calling him a snitch or whatever they said. But he left. Big U called the call. He called it wrong. So Luce Cannon called Nipsey Hussle on FaceTime and said, I love you, cuz he was still on the phone. He wasn't dead. 30 minutes later, which this is weird because he just got in an argument with the dude. Then Luce Cannon calls him and he said, I love you, cuz. I wonder, did Nipsey even think something was going on? Or did he feel like because who he was, nobody wasn't going to touch him? Because the niggas are supposed to be right. Could that be it? Then a little homie come back in a red shirt after he saw the scene. You heard what Blacc Sam said. After he saw what was going on, niggas wasn't on. He knew he can get him. The throw off, I'm gonna put on the red shirt like I'm a blood from the opposite set that we beefing with. And then I'm gonna just come spray it up. I ain't gonna say nothing. That's when the homies called Luce Cannon and told him that the nigga was dead for real. Right? And like Blacc Sam said, you think he just gonna come over there in their neighborhood and not get checked? The other homies didn't have no straps, but they normally do. Basically what Blacc Sam saying, we from the same set. Did this nigga call y'all and told y'all niggas to stand down? And y'all stand down because Nipsey ain't bigger than the set? And y'all let somebody come through and spray your mans? Like, he shouldn't have got killed, period. But I think people would feel more better if it actually was a blood that did it. Just because that's a rival gang in LA. I think it would have been, they would have felt more better about it. But it still would have caused some chaos in the city because it would have been, y'all got one of our biggest Crips. So it would have went crazy against the Bloods and the Crips. But the fact that there ain't nothing going on because he died, that's something to think about again, right? Because it wasn't the blood that did it. He got killed from his own set, his own neighborhood. Because the big homie felt like he was getting bigger than the set. He didn't want him to distort DJ Khaled. He got upset about it. All of that. He got the Marathon store. They didn't even want him to shut the store. They didn't want Blacc Sam to even shut the store down. You heard what Wack 100 said. Charleston White. Because they wanted to still take the money for the set. But y'all shouldn't have killed the one with the most money. Nipsey Hussle was the millionaire. That's the purpose of this shit. The set was on. You just didn't like the face that the set was on. But you got locked up. You did time, man. You the old big homie came back. And you wasn't putting these niggas in line like you should have been putting them in line. You on camera getting in arguments with niggas and all of that. Bro, you don't supposed to be doing none of that shit. That's the problem with Jay Prince and all these niggas now, man. The OGs, they want to be all in front of the cameras, bro. And Diddy, you know, all these niggas. Ain't none of this is a coincidence, bro. You put all this together, and Big Sam wanted to say it in so many ways, but he ain't gonna say it. That's why he was like, he already got indicted, convicted for it and all of that. So I'm gonna say this without saying too much. Read between the lines. And he don't fuck with none of them niggas no more that was at that shop. Cause he felt like everybody was in on it. The cowboy nigga, whatever his name was, he don't rock with that nigga. He feel like nigga was in on it. And I feel him, bro. It's protocol how we do this shit. It should have been never being able to touch Nip. He shouldn't even been got comfortable to come in here face like that without the homie with the thing on him. That nigga knew he could come back and just run up spraying. And he got away with it. After you telling me after he getting your highest crip getting an argument with this nigga right here, ain't nobody on alert. After that argument they had, nobody on alert. Is you kidding me? Yeah, Eric Holder might be in jail because he did do the murder. But he was sent to do that. Niggas ain't moving like that on the big homies, bro. Unless a higher rank homie told a nigga to do it. Sound like an inside job to me. Especially for the reason that it was happening. Shit lame to me, bro. I just pieced it together for y'all, man. You be the judge and you tell me what you think. I mean, you think it was just a crime of passion and Eric Holder didn't like getting called a snitch from another homie in the set that was high ranked than him in the set, and you think he just had the balls enough to come back to his shop and clap him and nothing happened for it. No consequences at all. Do that make more sense? Or do it make sense that somebody called a hit and told them Nip gotta go because he can't be bigger than the set. He think he bigger than the set. He not letting us extort niggas and all of this and that. Which one make more sense to y'all? Leave a comment down below. Let me know how y'all feel about it. You know, this world keeps showing me every day. And sure, y'all. Well, I always say, love each other. Seriously. Show me every day with topics like this. And show y'all why I always really say, genuinely love each other. Till next time, it's yours truly, HeartBreak. What's good, Late Bloomer Gang? It's yours truly, HeartBreak Ace. Now, I don't know about y'all, but for me personally, since I could remember as a kid, I've been a geek and a nerd when it comes to technology. Now, I got to have the latest trends. I got to have the nice cameras, all of that, all the essentials for podcasting, especially making these videos to give y'all with high quality audio and visuals. I only go to one place, and of course, y'all know that's Amazon. Amazon got everything you need. Everything from A to Z, literally. And you know, they got a lot of good prices. Some things are pricey, but you don't have to get that. You know what I mean? I know people be on a budget a lot. We got bills to pay. We got to take care of our kids. We got an everyday lifestyle. I get it. So I made a list for y'all. Must have for content creators, for beginners or pros. Just simply go on my channel, hit the link like I'm showing you in this video, and see if it's something that you might like. I'm pretty sure you will. Especially if you want to look good like I do on these videos. Nah, I'm just joking with y'all, man. But you know, man, as always, show love. Show love to each other. It's yours truly. Till next time, it's HeartBreak.